Today is Tuesday, the 4th of May, 2021, and we're here calling upon Cosmic Sai Baba, and he's going to introduce us to Andromeda Val and Alcheringa, the well-known creator, ancestor, and he is also going to speak. So today I will hand over, we're calling upon Cosmic Sai Baba. This is what I have been given to understand. No question today, just the three of them speaking. Thank you. Oh, I am Cosmic Sai Baba, and I am very pleased to be here. I have looked forward to this meeting to take place because I am going to introduce Andromeda Val and Alcheringa, who are soulmates, not just soulmates, but twin souls. They are from the same source. And so they will explain that. That is our talk for today, if that is all right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I send my love and my blessings. And I'm handing over to Andromeda Val to speak to us. Thank you. I am Andromeda Val, and I'm very happy to be here today. I speak from the galaxy Andromeda M31, and it is closely associated with the planet Earth and the galaxy, the Milky Way. We have had many conversations about this, so I would like to say I welcome the opportunity of speaking with Alcheringa because he also is connected in the same way. We wish to talk today about twin souls. Everybody has a twin soul. Everybody is part male or female. It is separated on your planet Earth, but in other races it is not. But in other races it can be. So it is quite a complicated thing in some ways. But the thing is, from the source of all, shall we say, from God, we are androgynous. And it is important that you understand and know that, because there is elements of both sides, shall we say, of male and female within everyone. However, we are focusing on the planet Earth and the human race, and we are separated. And that makes it a little harder to communicate, but then on the other hand, the angelic realms wanted this to take place so that, shall we say, other races that coming from a different place and different understanding and actually were created without the blessing of the source, so they do not quite understand the feeling of love and compassion, which is automatically imbued in those that are created with permission from the source of all. And so I don't want to go on too much either today, because I would like to hand over to Alcheringa. I understand Alcheringa has said he resides at Uluru in the continent of Australia, as you are calling it, and but at the same time he is not limited. He, like all of us, can come and go at different places at different times, and certainly telepathically there is no limit with communication. There is no time or distance with communication. Everything, as Cosmic Sai Baba tells us, is consciousness. So please remember that when we are talking. And now, with great love and respect, I hand over now to Alcheringa. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. It is I, Alcheringa, and I am very pleased to be here. I am speaking as a male, and of course I have presented myself as a male for a long time on the, shall we say, the creation of the planet Earth. It has a role and a mission. And we have spoken about that and led people into understanding some of the evolution of the Earth. Valerie has been asked to write a book, and she will be writing about Uluru and its beginning, the planet itself, who created it, how it became a bit of a problem there many times, but that has been sorted out now. So, we are to talk about twin souls. And quite often, as has already been said, with the image of a female, shall we say, upon this planet Earth, the aspect of her who is her twin soul is male and links from perhaps another place altogether, perhaps from the source. And this is her being that can be a place of guidance for her. Because remember, on the planet Earth, the layer of consciousness is separated. There is a definite, shall we say, difference between everything, actually. Everything has an opposite. But everything also is an electromagnetic energy field, and so it is no problem if you are thinking, remember, consciousness, and wanting with focus and intent, you can connect to your twin soul very easily. It is important that you actually clear your energy field, because on this planet Earth there is a lot of confusion and infusion of different ways of thinking and different ways of doing things, and the important is to respect the differences. This is one of the things that's important to remember. Just accept others when they think differently. It is a different custom, perhaps a different culture, but you are all from the human race, and you need to respect the differences and never, ever consider raising a weapon to sort out any problems that arise because of the differences. There is no need. There is no need at all. And there are many that are suffering upon your planet and need help, need feeding, need caring, looking after, and even teaching, if you like, if you have an understanding that is compassionate with kindness, you can help. That is why you're here. You have agreed to come. And if you are a little confused sometimes yourself, all you need to do is call upon your twin soul, who is a God being, the same as you are, except in your earth human body, you are carrying an energy with an evolution that has been very complicated and very old. It comes from the beginning of the planet itself. There was a period that the race, the animal man, shall we say, was raised to a human, a light man, and the angelic realms have been overseeing that with soul consciousness now. Soul, everyone has a soul on earth, and the soul carries a consciousness and a link to your oversoul, to your twin soul, and to your God soul. As I have said, you are androgynous. And it is not exactly a coincidence that we, from Andromeda, have a similar name. In some ways, these energies interact. But that is a metaphysic way of thinking and knowing things. I have actually been working with Valerie since 1994, when she was holding a sacred Alcheringa stone that was an ancient time, and it was linked with Uluru also. And I had that opportunity then to make my presence known and introduce myself to her. So we have actually been working quite closely ever since. She not quite understanding when I said we are much closer than you realize. These are my words to Valerie. And she accepted that, but never questioned it. She just was willing to work at another layer of consciousness. She did understand. But that is sometimes hard to bring the full understanding and knowledge of each of you into your earth body brain because it is limited to some degree. It is nothing to judge yourself about. It is actually just a matter of energy, frequency, and vibration. However, as I have said, in communication telepathically, there is no limit. So it is connected with dreaming, and that has been what your first people, the Australian Indigenous people, have understood right from the beginning. They were lifted from the animal man consciousness into a human being with kindness, love, knowing and connecting to the world of the stars. So you are all star people, really. You may not think that or know it, but you will. In the Western world, it has been kept quiet that, shall we say, star people exist. But they do. There is higher intelligence in different layers of consciousness. And so the very wise ones have come to this earth and taken on a huge human body to try and help and hold the new energy that's coming onto this planet that was lost for a while when Atlantis fell. And that is another story again. But the earth was left in a dire catastrophe and was in real strife. Everything had to be closed off and begin again. Because before that, there were a lot of very clever, intelligent star people that were coming and going from your planet Earth without any problems because it was in a raised frequency and vibration, which is we are climbing back to now. There is a story behind all this, and it has been written by many. It has been given to Valerie also, and she is going to include that in the book we have asked her to write about Uluru. For it all began pretty well when Uluru came. It actually came from the stars. It is another story, and I'm not going to talk about that today. I am talking about twin souls. And I would like everyone to think about that and recognize that not only are they just, well, not just, but they are an aspect of that God self, but also they have a full aspect of the opposite gender that they exist in the body in this world of Earth, planet Earth. And there is a story about that goes with that also. So I hope you will open your minds and also realize that you have a life in an earth body, but it is not the end. Once the earth body falls back into the earth and the brain along with it, you move then back to the light being that you are, connected with the soul, then onto the oversoul, then to your God self, and the androgynous connection as well. Please remember that. It is important. It helps you to understand in many ways on how you think or act and feel. God bless you, my children. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.